Hi! If I could have it my way, I'd prefer to die by exploding. I just feel like it'd be a cool way to go, but probably not gonna happen. Which sucks. More realistically, I'm probably gonna go out like how most people go. A victim to something they habitually did every day that they pretended wasn't a problem, even though it very clearly was. Probably drinking diet soda, honestly. My forefathers died defending their homeland and their families. For me, 80% chance that I will be killed by a sugar substitute that I have a really hard time pronouncing. It's too many letters, but maybe diet soda won't kill me. Maybe it'll be one of my other awful habits. The ones I'm gonna tell you about right now, and these are in no particular order. Number one, I'm too trusting when it comes to accepting strange liquids. I'll elaborate. I mean that I, with shocking regularity, accept unlabeled homemade drinks from people who I know are stupid. I drank, I think, moonshine from a guy who I've never heard complete a thought. This guy has never put a noun and a verb in the same sentence. But when he came over to my house with an unlabeled, crumpled water bottle holding a liquid that he said he distilled under his bed, I said, "Why are we still talking? Line them up." Another time, a different fellow walked in holding a milk jug filled with a pink liquid, and he said it was kombucha. I didn't really have anything going on that day, so I took a gander, and it was weird. It's really hard to describe what it did taste like, but you know what it didn't taste like? Kombucha. I have no idea what I put in my body, but that night, and I'm not joking, I had dreams like that elephant scene from Dumbo. I was awoken by my own screams. Let's move on to number two. Telling middle-aged white men that I didn't care for The Godfather Part 2. First off, let me defend myself from you. The Godfather Part 2 is good. I don't think that's a controversial take. Not as good as Part 1, better than Part 3. When I tell that to older white men, when I tell them that I thought The Godfather Part 2 was just okay, dude, it's like you show a bull the color red. Something just switches in their eyes. It's like they'll beat you to death. If you don't like The Godfather Part 2, they will beat you to death. Listen, it's fine. Pacino is good. The other guy, who has the biggest forehead of all time, is also good. It's not the greatest movie of all time. I mean, it's not even the greatest sequel of all time. Dude, it's not. Alright, it is no Iron Man 2. Number three, I never use an umbrella. And not for any particular reason. It's not like I have reservations against the big umbrella industry. It's just that I haven't gotten around to getting one yet. And for a time, I didn't even have a rain jacket. If it was raining and I had to get somewhere, I would just show up soaking wet. Just drenched. And this wasn't like high school or something. I was doing this senior year of college. I was doing this 8 months ago, dude. And the only reason that I have a rain jacket right now is because I found one. It was just lying around and nobody claimed it, so I took it. That's not how you obtain quality products. Thankfully, though, it seems like the universe has solved my problem for me, because both my home state and my current state are in historic droughts, and it hasn't rained for months. Wildfires everywhere, guys. The tri-state area is burning to the ground, which stinks. But do I have to spend $8 on an umbrella? No. And I count that as a net positive. Let's move on. Number four, do you guys know those TikToks of 30-year-old brawly outdoorsy men chopping wood very seductively? They've shown up on my algorithm. I don't know why, let's not talk about it. And their entire fan base is middle-aged, publicly freaky women commenting the most disgusting shit I've ever read. Genuinely, some truly vile collections of words. Some of them make me regret becoming literate. Let's go through some. Like this one. I don't want to say those words. And this one. I hope this isn't one of the videos that I make that my mom watches. And that's it. Cause I don't want to go through it anymore. That's most of the comments. And then every now and then there's an account asking for a close-up video of only his hands, which I don't like either. I don't know why I don't like that. I just don't. Anyway, the habit that might kill me, I leave hate comments. I do. I have a burner account. just for leaving hate comments on fake lumberjack thirst trap TikToks. That's how I choose to spend my free time. And I'm also not happy about it. They're not even like creative, you know? They're not even funny. For real, I'm just rage typing weirdly specific insults like, you look weak and domitable, and then I just shoot that into the world. I can't afford therapy. So that's how I get my anger out, is by cyberbullying lumberjack influencers. And that's probably not a good idea. It's not a smart move to berate admittedly strong, axe-wielding men. And that's probably, honestly, it's probably going to be the one that does me in. Probably going to be the one that does it. Now let's real quick hit a lightning round, finish off this list, and then we can all get the fuck out of here. If I'm crossing the street and I have the right of way, but there's a car coming anyway, I'll play a game of chicken with the car, dude. I just waltz along, taking my sweet time as if there wasn't a 3-ton hunk of metal flying 60 miles an hour at me, clearly intending to ignore the stop sign. I think I've almost been killed by every New York City taxi driver of the last 6 years. Cause dude, they don't care either. They'll tumble over your corpse and drag you for 11 blocks and it wouldn't even a little bit interrupt the 9-hour FaceTime that they've been having with their wife all day. I genuinely think I could take a bear in a fight. Hand to hand. I don't need a weapon. I don't think I do. It's not like that threat comes up a lot living in the middle of New York City. But I mean, if it ever were to, that'd probably be what does me in. I'm very public with my hatred of Kid Rock. I don't know why I have a hunch that will end badly, but I have a gut feeling that it will. Sometimes I even see it clearly in my head, and they feel too real to not be legit. You know, I think they're premonitions, and it's him killing me. It's Kid Rock, and those are all the ones that I could think of right now. I think most likely what will get me is the lumberjack cyberbullying. There's not a way that could end good, right? Like there's no way that ends good for me. Anyway, how do you think you're gonna die? Great question by me, and let's talk about it in detail in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, because I do a new one every week, and also like and comment and stuff, and also bye.